This is Tea Time on Plus TV Africa, where we bring you the biggest entertainment stories. My name is Elsie Godwin, and I'm here with Ewa Oritu and Ife Oluwa Oshunkeye.
Pop-up girls.
Pop-up
Team
girls.
Natural.
Team natural.
We just need to embrace. This is the overnatural self. All this is my hair, all this.
All of this?
Yes.
Can I touch?
Yes, you can.
Don't come and sue me 20 years later. Sexual harassment. Don't do me two movements with me. Can I touch?
Yes, please.
See, I'm touching. Please, the world you are watching, no. So not 20 years later now, we hear stories. Stories that touch.
Anyway, moving on the first lineup for the day. Not all women are materialistic, and this is coming from Uche Elendu. The Nollywood actress wrote, and I quote, "Good women are scarce. When you get one, don't mess with her or go out thinking you will find someone better. You just may not be that lucky. Appreciate your woman. Not all women are materialistic. Most of them just want a man who is loyal, caring, loving, and understanding. Any other thing is a plus if you are privileged to have it. A lot of women make huge sacrifices just to protect their marriages or relationships. The tears, the battles, both emotional, physical, spiritual battles, they fight, the pain, financial inputs, betrayal, and disappointment." Why are you shaking?
No, go on. I'll tell you.
Yes, they don't give up easily till it dawns on them that they have actually been in a relationship with themselves. End of quote.
Do you know when Elsie was about to talk about financial inputs, when she was quoting? She did, before financial inputs.
No!
Elsie,
No!
on this show that she cannot do anything.
That came after the spiritual battle. That was why I did. It was not for the financial. It was actually for the spiritual battle.
Are you sure?
Yeah, it was.
But you didn't make any financial inputs.
I mean, the fact that I want to buy you gift and spoil you is a financial commitment.
Actually.
Yes. You cannot be romantic with that money.
What about when I need 4 million naira?
Why have you been needing 4 million naira for me? Do I look like CBN? What's wrong?
Hey, what happened to Sandra and Ubi? Have you forgotten?
We are there
Are they
now.
not regretting?
We are there now.
Okay. Maybe Ubi is just one of the bad eggs. Feel free to invest 8 million. I'll return your money.
No bouquet.
You don't even look like that. I will return her. But I mean, from what she's saying, I don't even like using the word materialistic to describe anybody, be you man, woman, young, old, whatever. I feel like whatever you've decided, whatever you've decided your life to be, however you've decided to place your things, that's your business. So just understand that there are consequences to everything, and there are actions and reactions. So if you have decided to be on a certain level, also work your whatever off to get to that level. So when you are talking to a man that is on that level, or let's say 2 levels higher than you are, he understands that you know the value and you know what you're talking about, and you've worked yourself hard to want to enjoy whatever it is you're enjoying. So being materialistic is relative to, in some degree, for me. Yeah.
Left to me, I think we can attribute this to both sexes. I always like to be balanced, because also a lot of men make sacrifices, make financial inputs, and at the end of the day, you don't even know if you're with the right woman, because a lot of women, they will fall your hand. That's just the truth. And we go through this as men. So it's not just a woman thing. Now, I just think that, look, sometimes you just need to be focused, know who is right for you, and go for exactly what you want.
Men like that focus you're talking about,
that
exact focus.
Yeah, like that's why I like the fact that you said being materialistic is relative, because, and she also made a very valid point that, what was the last thing she said?
You don't value what you have to.
No, not that part. The part where she said something about if you're privileged to have it, then it's a plus. But a lot of people just want to go for that plus, not thinking about the loyalty, the care, the values, the attention, the respect, but they just want to go for the fact that you're privileged to have this. So, yes, it's the right man for me. That doesn't make him the right guy for you. The right guy can just be the carpenter that comes to fix your cupboard, who would give you all the attention, give you all that care, give you everything you want, and you guys will actually build a future together, and you won't regret it, because sometimes those are the perfect relationship. Because when you start saying that, okay, I'm going for this, like, let's do the trending hashtag, 80% of Nigerians, like, when I saw that, they were mostly was about women. 80% of women in Nigeria are not ready for marriage. 80% of women in Nigeria are going for material things. 80%, so you get. like, so it's like a trend, but I don't want it to be like it's about women alone. Even men have certain standards. Like, I know that sometimes, you can say the word men are scum. We go for anything in skirts. But when you're talking about building a future, building a relationship, we have certain standards of women that we actually want to spend the rest of our lives with.
Nobody even wants to be with somebody that's going to be a liability.
You know?
Men, women.
Some do.
Yeah.
Some enjoy it.
Just that you be a liability.
Let me be the one spend my money.
Some
Chop
will
my
tell you
money.
don't work.
That's what they want.
No, there's a difference between spend my money and come and be my liability.
But you know what?
There's a
But you know
difference.
what? When I tell you spend my money and you spend my money foolishly, it's stupid. Do you understand? So spend my money doesn't mean that you should now go and start spending it on things you don't need. Do you understand? Like when I say spend my money, I expect you to say, if I give you 5 million naira, come and spend my money, you have my pain. But when you take that 5 million naira, don't come back with Gucci, Givenchy.
So what do you have to
Wait now, come back out of 5 million, come back with 2 million worth Givenchy, Gucci's and all of that, and invest the remaining 3 million, and then whenever it arises and I'm privileged to see your bank. No, it's not even when I'm, God forbid, I would be in need of money. I get it. So if ever I come across your bank statement and I'm like, wow, I've been giving this woman this, and then I'm looking at your bank statement and I'm seeing like $100 million, and I'm like, wow. I'm not even asking you for your money, but I'll just know that this is a wise woman and this is the one to be with. Now when I look at, after all the money I've been giving you, and then I look at your bank, it's 100,000, and you collect like 5 million on a yearly basis, or
basically, she has to be smart about it.
yeah, you just have to be smart about it. But come and chop my money doesn't mean come and waste my money. Do you understand?
I get you.
Okay, you want to start? Because I'm not even in the mood for
Me, I'm
relationship
just
talks this morning.
honestly,
At all.
I'm just going to agree with everything she said, because I feel like it's the actual truth. And like Ife said, it's on both sides. It's not just about the male or the female gender now. Like everybody just needs somebody that is okay and responsible for them. So I will agree with what both of you have said.
Yeah, I'll just say probably just set your standard and stick with it.
Yeah.
You
And go
don't
for
have
what you want.
do what the next person thinks is right.
Yeah,
It's
you
what
don't have
think.
to date a carpenter, because I'm not going to date a carpenter.
The carpenter, did you know, have you not seen Peter's video, Reason With Me? He now owned the furniture store, and the girl was coming back and begging.
God bless him and the girl.
The same video that had the dwarf in it.
No, the road
No,
boy.
another one.
You don't know that
Reason With Me.
My reason is not
If
working
I
at
not
this
get
time. So it's time for a quick break.
I
When
will
we
get time
return, we'll have
tomorrow.
more stories for you. We'll be right back.
You're watching Plus TV Africa, and this is Tea Time.
I loved the energy when I came in here. It was so positive. I was like, I can't live here.
My real names are Akbofyokobo, Akborubomemere.
I think my father is a comedian, because most times when he calls me, he's like, yo, make sure you use condom, them girls out there.
So are you telling me I should have shot my shots?
Ife, you are my younger brother.
Age is nothing but a number. What? I'm a vampire.
I believe in equal rights for women, and I also believe that a man is the head of the house, so we need to draw our limits somewhere.
Feels so good. Now can I do my jam now?
Yeah, you can. Welcome back. Killer Ashton Kutcher's Killer of Ashton Kutcher's Grammy date convicted of first-degree murder. Ife, since you know the story so well and your names, over to you.
Okay, so this guy is popularly known as the Hollywood Ripper, and I've been following up because he's killed about okay, one is still ongoing, but it's confirmed that he killed 2 women. But there's a 3rd woman, which the case is still ongoing, trying to find out.
I think there are 2 women that the case is still ongoing, and what's that part of the state?
Part of the country, you mean?
Part of the country, yeah.
I'm not. Okay, so 4. They are actually on the screen.
Yeah, 4.
Now, yeah, so they're actually on the screen.
2 is confirmed, then 2 is ongoing.
Yeah, in other states in America. So this guy is known as the Hollywood Ripper because the women in gruesome manners. Very graphic to even show because
To even talk about.
yeah, to even talk about. And then I wonder how people actually, because me, if I have a cut and I'm looking at my own blood, say if I feel some type of way, not to now talk of, you have the mind to stab somebody multiple times.
I saw that they're playing the mental health card now.
Yeah, and I have a serious problem with that because they said that after this, they'll try to find out if he was mental, if he was insane when he committed those murders. Now, Ashton Kutcher was brought into this case back then because the girl, Ashley, was supposed to be his date. She didn't show up. He went to her house, but he didn't want to look like a stalker. You get? So he didn't want to knock, but he was like, when he knocked and she didn't answer, he had to peep, and he saw something like red wine. Maybe she had a party or she had friends over. Then he realized, but he didn't call until later when he realized that, okay, look, I have fingerprints on the door. Like, my fingerprint is on the door before I become...
No, I think that was after they found her dead body the next morning.
Yeah, so he had to now, when he saw it, that he had gone public, he now had to call and be like, look, I was there and everything. So he stood as a witness to this case. So I'm glad that the guy is being convicted of murder. At least right now, you know that there's no... Whether the other two cases are even concluded or not, it's going to rot in jail. So I'm just so glad about that because
they don't tell you had mental health issues.
No. I think they might even sentence him to death.
He will still be sentenced to a mental facility for the rest of his life. He's never going to get out.
Never, because
never.
If you like follow the story, I read it and it was so terrible.
It's terrible.
Like, why would an
and
human being do that
to court?
You get, it's so confident, like, I've not done anything wrong or it's okay.
Which is why I believe he has.
And this is why, according to his statement here, it's saying that the fact that 10 women are dead. So now the police are thinking that there are other women that they don't even know about yet. Because according to him, was like, because 10 women are dead and you find my fingerprints there does not necessarily mean that I killed them. 10? And it's very intelligent because I heard that it's good in martial arts, he studied forensic something about that. So he knows how to cover up his tracks and everything. So it's
obviously
like, okay.
He doesn't, that's why he's
and then he would get close to this women as their friend. So you can actually find his fingerprints in their house because it's probably their neighbor that is coming to help them out or a regular visitor. And
see, he's smiling like, dude is just...
But I don't think it's normal, yeah.
It's just a psychopath.
Because you don't just want to do that to people that have not done anything wrong. Like, why?
And he talks with so much confidence, like, it's saddening. Like,
so has he been tagged a serial killer yet?
Yes.
Obviously, yeah. That's why it's called the Hollywood Ripper.
And he started killing since he was 17.
Only few people have name tags to their criminal records. You understand? For them to call you the Hollywood, like, we have Jack the Ripper. Now, this is the Hollywood Ripper.
And they were able to get him because one of the women, it was supposed to be like 5 women, but then one of them was able to fight him.
Wow.
And
survived.
Yeah.
So she was the one, she knows his face, and then when they checked his fingerprint, was on each other cases. So they're like, well.
All right, moving on to the next story, which I'm very sure you're first excited about. Waje's daughter, Emerald, debuts as a video vixen, and she's a video vixen on her mother's song, right?
Yeah.
The one she has with Johnny Drill. So she's a beauty to behold. This one, I am sure.
She's very beautiful.
Over to you.
Are you blushing?
Emerald, if you are watching, you have a crush. Johnny Drill, if you try me, Johnny Drill, think God can play guitar and sing, you now come and be snatching on the
Can't you
fine
sing?
But you can sing, I was going to say that.
Can rap for her right now, Seth.
Oh, yeah,
try.
See them. They want to steal your flow. I rap for you in person.
No, but she's very
I'll
beautiful.
be at the concert. She's very beautiful. And we had Waje on the show recently. And she never mentioned anything about her daughter being, or maybe she was scared of me. So, but at the end of the day, I'm so glad that Waje has been able to overcome all of her fears, you know, the outburst and all of that. And she's even carrying her family along because right now, if her daughter becomes a popular video vixen, because I know of Sarah Chips. You know Sarah Chips, right? The dancer. in America, and she's in most music videos now, and she's making loads of money just from being the video vixen and dancing in music videos.
No, we're not sure if,
But I don't
this
think,
is the plan.
I think she's
Yeah,
probably just doing it
video.
for her mom.
Yeah.
Yeah, but come on, if I was a musician, after seeing this video, this girl would be hot cake. Like, we will all be calling to have her in our video.
Well, that's
You
true.
understand?
So,
But that's
see if she wants to choose a career path.
yeah,
of,
so let's
yeah.
see. And that's if Waje will allow it.
I was going to say that's if her mom is going to support
Because I'm sure
her.
while John Jerry was holding her, she was at the corner
Mama,
like,
be
okay.
careful.
Eh,
Take
put
it
your
careful.
hand down. Your hand is
Sit
stood
down.
down. No,
Don't
put
sit
it
down
up.
like that. Move.
She's a typical Nigerian mother, please.
Yeah.
How you like it or not. But
Worry.
I love the relationship she has with her daughter. There was a video that surfaced online years ago, probably 2 years ago, where her daughter was the one comforting her. I think she had a breakdown before this one that went viral. She shared on her Instagram page, and she talked about how she's the one who encourages her when she feels like she's giving up. She speaks to her daughter. So they're like best friends, really. And
It's just sweet
they have
to
a
grow
very
with
good
your
relationship.
child.
Yeah.
If I was your best friend, I want you around all the time. Can I be your best friend?
No,
You cannot win her heart with this
time
but
for a
you
quick
cannot
break.
win her
But
heart.
what reason? It's will be time for just one story. We'll be right back.
You're watching Plus TV Africa, and this is Tea Time.
I loved the energy when I came in here. It was so positive. I was like, I can live here.
My real names are Akbofiofo, Akborobomemere.
I think my father is a comedian because most times when he calls me, he's like, yo, make sure you use condom. You know, them girls out there.
So are you telling me I should have shot my shots?
Ife, you have a younger brother. Age is nothing but a number. What? I'm a vampire.
I believe in equal rights for women, and I also believe that a man is the head of the house, so we need to draw our limits somewhere.
Feels so good. Now can I do my jam now?
Yeah, you can. Welcome back. On our final story, Jimmy Kimmel Live has been hit with $395,000 fine over emergency tones in Skits. I think this is a show that was aired earlier this year, and I think the back and forth has been on for a while, and they finally agreed to pay their fine in peace. Like
And
you
it's
see,
not alone. It's not just ABC. There's AMC for Walking Dead and a radio station in Los Angeles here, right? And I think
And it's the FCC slamming them, which is the Federal Communication Commission, which basically what they do for this emergency tone is that when there's a need for evacuation in a particular city, or maybe we have the UFO with aliens have just touched down America. You know, these are the type of
that's
tones.
when it is used.
Yeah, like it has to be very all Hurricane Katrina, and they know that okay.
and
there's
the
a
Walking Dead
tornado.
one was actually nice. Like they got a message from Donald Trump to escape the city,
Do you
kind of.
understand? So those are not things to play around with, because it messes with people's minds. Because once something is actually made for emergency, it's supposed to be for. It's like when we're talking about
And
the
it might
use.
even lose its value. Like people, it will be a regular thing, and people will probably not take it seriously.
Something I even want to pay attention to is the use of siren in Nigeria, which was banned a few years ago. Now, sirens are basically used by ambulances, right? And whenever you hear a siren, if I'm driving on the road, I'll just be like, it's one of those police people that want to just do this thing. And then I start driving. But when
that's why you have a side mirror.
what if
and
it's
all
far
to
away
check.
and I'm hearing the siren? But the normal thing to do is that once you start hearing the siren, everybody should start clearing the road, you know, park, if possible, park. Do you understand? So that the ambulance can pass, because that's an emergency. But right now you have FRSC officer using local government chairman using siren. Things that are not necessary. In fact, you see CEO of a company using siren. Do you understand? Like, they've now made it look like, okay, it's a normal thing, so we don't take it so seriously, which is why this is a serious offense as well. Because if this is an alert that is supposed to be used when it is necessary and there's an actual emergency, you can't be putting it in movies, putting it on your show, putting it on radio station. That's what I'm saying. Ciao. KY should come for you. It's supposed to be used when he's playing his shows.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, basically, Fair said it all. Like, I totally agree with him. And I think what they did is very right because it will get someone like me, if you see it in movies, like, you would just think it's a joke. They're probably recording something somewhere or something's probably happening. So somebody's trying to just make everybody scared or something. People will stop taking it so serious.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good one for them. And sorry for their loss.
Well, next time
they've made so much more.
They will think it through. Well, no matter how much more they've made, coughing out that money is still a big deal.
And I think it's cool. So other TV stations or radio stations will learn from it.
Yeah. Sure.
All right, that's how we wrap up on this episode of Tea Time. Thank you for watching, and also do subscribe to our YouTube channel, Plus TV Africa, to catch up on this episode or anyone you may have missed. My name is Elsie Godwin, and as usual, I will say thank you to my co-anchors Ifeoluwa Osunkeye and Ewa Oritu, and the entire production team. Thank you for watching, and see you later.